Hello everybody, welcome to another live stream. I am so sorry for the delay. I had some issues with Restream again. It wasn't connecting. It was like telling me I was live, and then it would kick off, and then it would go back on, and then it would go off, and Mixer wasn't working at all. So I had to go and delete everything and then start it all up again. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. I know there were a few people waiting on the original event, but because of the mix-up, YouTube locked it out and then added like that was it. So I really apologize, you guys, but we are here. We are ready to keep going. I had forgotten that I hadn't set up the voices, but they should be working now. We should be good. I hadn't set up the voices for Zelda, but I spent the last like 2 hours just working on recreating them because, as you guys probably know, my hard drive died, so I had to reinstall everything. But my voice changer that I use, I made my voices manually, and they all got erased. So I had to go and manually remake all of the voices. I added a few extra that I didn't have before. That kind of made it hard for me to do certain things. So we should be good to go. Ryan, how you doing, man? Floating Rabbit, nice to see you. Jeremy, how's it going? Should I buy Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD? I think it's good. It's not my favorite Zelda. It's still not my favorite Zelda, but it's definitely a good game. It's a lot of people's favorite Zelda, though, so I would say yes. There are a couple of things that are kind of slow, but overall, it's a good Zelda game, so I don't think you would be disappointed if you like Zelda games. If you don't like Zelda games, I don't know if I would suggest it, just because this is a very typical Zelda game. But if you do like Zelda games, definitely get this game, because it's a nice game. It's definitely a fun game. I'm here for a little before I sleep. Red Highlight, I appreciate you being here. I hope that we don't keep you up too late. Premiers, nice to see you. My Sunday has been busy, man. My Sunday has been so busy. Delay is unacceptable. Do you have any idea how much of an entitled millennial I am? Unsubscribed, disliked, sponsored. Oh, Ryan. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. If you've never played Zelda, this won't sell you on Zelda, really. But if you do like Zelda, this is just as good as the other Zeldas as far as the Zelda-ness of it. So I think it's worth it. I don't regret buying it. I have been enjoying it. I don't have my Pro Controller out, so this is... I'll just unplug that thing. It's been plugged in the whole time, so it should be fine. But it is a good game. Make sure the wire stays within reach, just in case the battery dies. Oh, you have a stuffy nose? I have really bad allergies, so I have a stuffy nose 24 hours a day, so I can feel you with that one. If you listen, I usually mute it out. Like, I have it set so you don't really hear it on stream, but if you listen, you'll hear me sniffling through the whole thing. Through the whole stream, I mean. I only played 2 Zelda games. I played Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. Yeah, see, Skyward Sword is probably the hardest one to convince anybody that it's a good Zelda game. I like Skyward Sword, but the motion controls, ugh. But you definitely need to play some Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Breath of the Wild is very different, but it is a good game. The Super Nintendo Zelda is really good, too. There's a lot of really good Zelda games. It seems too real and too scary. Yeah, it is dark. It is dark, but I am happy about it. I'm hoping that the new Breath of the Wild will be dark. I'm really excited for that. ZPL, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sukaji, hello. Nice to see you. Just started streaming Mario Maker 2 for the first time, and geez, it was very successful. Nice, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask? Majora's Mask for me. I love Ocarina of Time. I just felt Majora's Mask was more alive. I don't know why. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, me too. I hope that it is what the commercials look like, that it's going to be dark, and that it's going to be more adult, the way that Majora's Mask was versus Ocarina of Time. Floating Rabbit, earlier at the beginning of the stream, you asked what this music's from. It was from this game. It's the Hyrule Field theme. So, guys, we haven't played this in a while. It's been over a week, I think, since we've last played this. So, if you guys do not recall, we are at the Snow Temple. We are helping the big girl thing, Yeti thing, get the piece of the mirror. So we're about halfway done. So you find most Zelda games creepy? Yeah, they can be. Breath of the Wild is the only one you've played. Breath of the Wild is not a good example of a Zelda game. Like, if you loved Breath of the Wild, it doesn't guarantee you're going to love the other Zeldas. Whereas, like, if you played Ocarina of Time, it guarantees you're going to love pretty much all of the Zeldas. But it doesn't really work the opposite direction. So, Breath of the Wild is a great game, but to really experience a Zelda game, you got to play one of the older ones, because they have very structured ways of doing everything. But they're cool. They're cool. No, I don't have any real amiibos. I've got 4. I've got 2 Inklings, the original Inklings, and I've got Link with a bow and arrow. And I have Macagoblin, whatever they're called. They need to full-on dark theme Breath of the Wild too. I feel like Nintendo has been more open-minded and kind of embracing darker games. Yeah, I would really like a full-blown adult version of Zelda with like some really emotional stuff. I think that would be really cool. Where you could play retro games for like 2 minutes. But I don't think it counts. Well, it still gave you an idea. The first one's really hard. No problem, Premiers. I appreciate you just stopping in. I do appreciate that. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get started. Total playtime. Have we been playing for 19 hours? It doesn't feel like it's been 19 hours. That's a long time. Yeah, I really, really hope that they listen. They've been doing pretty good for listening to their consumers, for the most part, except for their online stuff. So I will say that I am very hopeful that they're going to do what we want. Okay, so I remember what we were doing. We had to leave. Oh, yeah, the window. Okay, so we had to leave because we didn't have bombs, and we need a bomb for the next area, which we didn't have any of. So we're going to head back to Kokoriko Village to get regular bombs, because we've been having the underwater bombs, but it seems like they don't really produce on land, and we can only carry a small amount. We can carry more regular bombs, it seems like. So let's do that. That is like the #1 priority that everybody has, man. Everybody really wants SNES. I am dying for some SNES. I don't know if I believe Nintendo will do it, but I really hope they will. Yeah, I mean, I would like to, you'll remember, Ryan, from like a few months ago or a few weeks ago or whatever it was, that I had said that I would love to see like a full-blown real Zelda with like total realistic. It's that kind of ideal. I would love to see a full-blown real dark Zelda, but that's more of like dreaming. I don't actually want them to make a game like that because it wouldn't succeed. Yeah, I agree. Majora's Mask, I think, is probably as dark as they'd want to go. Maybe have a couple of side missions that go really dark. That would be a little bit more like optional for adults to play. That kids could get into, but they probably wouldn't enjoy them, so they would only do them for the sake of doing them. But I would like to see some dark themes for sure. Majora's Mask is probably the most they could go in order for it to be still Zelda-esque in its gameplay. What? What? Lame. Oh, I'm gonna have to manually do it. So I have a Stream Deck, and I spent the last 2 hours setting it all up, and it just reset for some reason. All of my voices are gone, and I don't know why. And now I talked for a minute without you guys hearing me. This is awesome. Okay, let me explain for the third time now. First, I was talking to myself. I didn't realize that the stream had cut off until you guys said, what happened? Second, the stream deck. I spent all afternoon setting up my stream deck and setting up my voices, and the stream deck reset. I'll even show you on my webcam if you guys can see. All the images, I had a bunch of images for each one of my voices. They're all gone. And my secondary voices are completely gone. So my stream deck freaked out. I don't know why. It reset everything. And I didn't realize that. And when it reset it, it actually shut off my stream. Then Restream wasn't allowing the stream to go live. It was saying it was live, but YouTube wasn't seeing it. And now that I went live, because of the reset, it muted my microphone. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But now we're here. We're live again. You guys are back. So thank you so much, guys, for being patient. I am so sorry. It's been one of those days. It's been one of those days. What's the longest work I've ever had to do for a video, like a pre-recorded video? I don't have it timed, but I know a few of them. I've gone over 40 hours worth of work into one video. My a cappella videos can take up to 10 hours of just audio recording, then all the editing that goes in with it, then recording the video, which could take another 2 or 3 hours, then editing that video, which could take another 5 or 6 hours. So easily 40 hours per video. So usually quite a while. And now Mixer's dead. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool, because I didn't want to stream on Mixer at all. Whatever, we're gonna just stick to YouTube, guys. We're just gonna go with YouTube. Restream is really, really disappointing me. Okay, we're human. Let's go back. So we ran out of bombs. We're going to get bombs. That is what we're doing. That is what we're doing. And the voices are going to be slow because I have to manually trigger each one of them. So that's a thing now too. Now, where do they sell bombs? Is it here? Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, it seems like Restream likes it to only be YouTube or only be the Mixer. Doesn't seem to allow both at the same time. And now I have to manually read each voice. Dang it. Okay.
Welcome to Malomart. I have heard from the reliable source that shops in Hyrule Castletown are gouging prices, crushing folks under their thumb of commerce. Well, fear not, brother, for Malomart has proposed a townspeople relief plan as an answer to the lamentations of the common man. Phase 1, repair the broken bridge, lead it from East Castletown to Field in order to improve traffic. Phase 2, buy the Castletown shop and sell products to the town on reduced prices. You have heard me right, brother? There is a problem, however. The finances for the execution of this glorious plan are lacking. Please, brother, offer some financial support to aid on the purchase of the Castletown shop for the benefit of the people.
No, thank you. But yes, for a video, I've spent easily 40 hours. There's a few of them that I've done that long. Oh, there's the bomb shop. It's pretty sexy, Ryan. He's fluffy, gross.
Whoa, it's you. Well, I finally got my entire bomb repertoire back in order. And ain't they a bunch of beauts? All right now, take a gander at Mr. Barnes' handmade bombs.
Oh, that's weird.
We got 10 bombs for 30 rupees, 20 for 60, and 30 for 90. All right now, then I'll just sell this stuff and these fellas into your bomb bag.
Whoops. Hey, Steffi, how are you? Are you working today? I hope you're doing well. Nope. Yes. He is. He's a Westerner. Oh, I had to work all morning. It was really, really hectic, but I am so glad to be home now. And tomorrow I work, but it should be a fairly early day. I'm so excited to come home and just relax for a little while before the stream. And then I think Sunday is when my rehearsals start for Rocky on a regular basis. So the schedule's going to change soon, guys. It'll still be around the same time as usual, but it's going to take place at different dates than normally. I'm going to have another day where I'm not streaming anymore, so things are going to be a little bit wonky for a while. Okay, so we were at Snow Peak Mountain, right? Is this it? Peak Province. That's the house. I'm gonna have to do the whole trip back. Okay, whatever. Whatever. How's your weekend going, Steffi? My weekend's going great. Couple of stumbles this afternoon with the stream, but overall, a good day. Oh yeah, I have to roll. How's everybody's weekend been? It's Sunday, guys. The weekend is over. Ew, don't say that ugly word, Red. No swearing in my channel. That's gross. Don't ever say that word. If you can't tell, I hate snow. I hate winter. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I worked a lot all weekend. Like, it was an insane weekend as far as work hours go because a lot of people booked off this last week of the summer before, like, the kids all go back to school. So a lot of free hours were available, so they just filled me up this weekend, which I'm not complaining about. My body's kind of complaining about it, but I'm not. I'm okay with it. It's been a good weekend. Away from screaming children, I bet, Ryan. When does everybody go back to school in your area, Ryan? Super Darius, hello. I said hello, but that's close enough. No, it's gotta be like, hold on, where is it?
Hello.
Did you just say hello?
No, I said hello, but that's close enough.
Do you guys recognize where that's from? My old folks will. They went back August 12th. Oh, wow, that was really early. So are you back to your regular work hours yet or not yet? You're surrounded. Okay, we're back. And we've got bombs. I don't remember the room we were in, but it's okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, they're very wonky. Hopefully they settle down again soon, man. I hate wonky hours. I mean, my job is all wonky hours. That's pretty much all they give us at work, but it's still frustrating. Wait. Do. Yeah, that's frustrating when that happens. It's the same with us, right? Like, so many people are taking days off, taking time off for their kids and all that. Thankfully, I get to just make up a bunch of extra hours, and a bunch of students are going back to school, so that's gonna free up full schedules for me. So I'm probably gonna get a very steady schedule soon. It's already starting, which is nice. Got 7 employees quit because of the changes they were making. Because I remember there was a lot of stuff that they changed at your work, right? Okay, so I tests the durability of my tablet and I broke the innards of it. So as a 9th grader, I successfully broke and rebuilt a large device. Nice, man. Good for you for rebuilding it. I have done that many times. Not on purpose, though. Not because I was testing anything, just because I'm clumsy. Okay, wait. So I did this. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna assume that it means you're gonna have to deal with the backlash of them quitting, like dealing with more responsibility and stuff. That's extremely frustrating too, man. That's I hate when people do stuff like that. Going to school, back to school on Monday, so I'm one of the old kids at my school since the others are mostly 14, 15, 16. Almost 18, so yeah, I feel old for restarting my high school years this year. Like, are you going back for a specific reason? I mean, I went back for an extra year. Here, people in high school, they go until they're 17 or 18 to high school. And I graduated high school when I was 19. But my birthday is later in the year, so how can I explain it? Like, most people graduate when they're 18 unless their birthday is really late in the year. That's what I'm trying to say. Unless their birthday is really late in the year, but most people graduate at 18 here. I went back for an extra round, so I was 19. I was 1 year older than everybody else. But I went back because in my area, you have to do community service in order to graduate, and I didn't do it because I didn't want to. So I eventually did it, and then I graduated a year behind. But I had all my credits and everything. I just felt like going back. I just didn't want to volunteer. But I volunteered at the school, which was nice. I wanted other employees leftovers regardless of their availability. Now this didn't really affect me at all because I worked with the older kids and no one else wants to work with them. But the director just found out and took over making the schedule, which has caused so many issues, and now said girl who was making the schedule from the situation as well are threatening to leave over having their hours cut. Wow. Hopefully it's not like for a serious reason that they didn't show up, but good. It's good that they're taking their hours. That's ridiculous that everybody else had to kind of suffer because they wanted all the hours. You should still have to follow the regulations for making hours. You shouldn't just make the hours how you want. You changed your formation, have to do 2 new years of study. Oh. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that though, man. There's no rush in getting out of high school. Trust me. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life until I was about 21, 22 years old. And I am now 33 and I'm still in school. So don't worry about it. Oh, nice. Enjoy the burgers, Finny. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Either girl 3 was benefiting from the situation and is mad about the changes, or is very upset she got screwed by them abusing what they were given. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what I hope it is, but still, like, it's just frustrating. It's just a frustrating situation when stuff like that happens. I'm just speaking the truth, Red Highlight, because like I said, I went back for an extra round, and I went to college for what I wanted. I went to school for theater, and I did it, and it was wonderful. It was the best experience I ever had in my life. I would have chosen a different school, and I didn't get to go to the school I actually wanted to. I got in, I got accepted, and then I got in a car accident, and I wasn't able to go. But that was later on. But now I'm back in school. I'm doing nursing, and don't be ashamed. There are people in my class. Most of the people in my class are older. They're all at least 25 and up. And the majority are actually above 30. And we're all there doing it. So don't feel like you're rushed to do anything, man. If all your friends are graduating, whatever, who cares? Because a lot of people graduate from something and they aren't in love with their job. So don't stress out. You don't have to find out what you want to do right away. Take the extra time. Enjoy it. Oh, thanks, Finny. I appreciate that. But yeah, Ryan, that just sounds ridiculous. I had a manager when I worked retail that did stuff like that. Like, they would pick days that they just wanted off. And they would end up getting, like, the best weekends while we were there stuck working. And any long weekend, they always had the day off. It was just so frustrating. What microphone do I have? It's a Behringer... Oh, no. Apex 435B. Or 435B. I bought it at a music store. It's not a super expensive one. And I'm using... they call it a DAC. It's like an audio interface. It's where everything plugs in. That one's a Behringer UM2. And that is what I use for my sound. And really, to get good sound, it's just about having the microphone close enough to your mouth, but not over your mouth, because you don't want it to be like this. Like, some people do this, where the microphone is really... Like, if you listen, I sound really distorted and gross, and that's what you hear a lot of. You don't want that. You want the microphone close enough that you can be heard clearly and you're not popping or anything. You can learn to talk without popping. Like if I move away, like when I say my P's, it's not a big deal. But I like it right in front of me, so when I say my P's, it pops. So I have this, but you don't need this. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing too complicated. Nothing too expensive. Like this microphone was like $80, I think. The mixer thing was like $60. So nothing like ultra expensive. Like you see some of these guys buying those like $400 microphones. It's like you don't need it. Just set up your microphone properly and you're gonna be fine. The only people that need those $400 microphones are professional studios that are recording full out CDs that they're releasing to like big companies. If you're recording at home, this is fine. This is more than enough. You don't need anything fancier. That's my little rant. It just really bugs me when I see people spending it and telling people they need something expensive. You don't. Okay, I think we're finally caught up to where we were before. You want to get the Blue Yeti Pro? I haven't actually heard of that one. Yeah, I would say don't waste your time. Don't waste your money on that. Don't waste your money on that. Like the Blue Yeti, the regular Blue Yeti, okay, because the price comes out pretty close to this. I kind of like mine better because I can actually plug in a secondary microphone or another instrument into mine. I can also hear my voice in my headphones, so I can control that. I can have like different kinds of plugs to go in, so I can always change my mic. The problem with something like a Blue Yeti is if something breaks on it, you have to replace the whole microphone. My setup, if my cable breaks, I could just replace my cable, and that's 10 to 15 bucks. If my microphone breaks, I could just replace my microphone, that's 75 bucks, $80. If my DAC breaks, I can just replace my DAC. So I don't need to replace the whole unit. Whereas if you spend like $175 for a Blue Yeti, $200 for a Blue Yeti, and then you have to, like, it breaks, even if just like the knob breaks and the rest of the microphone works, you're gonna have to spend another $200 to replace the whole thing. But the upside to a Blue Yeti is it's plug and play and it's good to go. So it depends on how much you want to get into technicalities, but quality wise, this microphone, this whole setup is way cheaper than a Yeti, and it sounds better than a Yeti. So that's all I would say. So don't go for the name brand. Don't go just because everybody's using it. This takes a couple of extra cables just because you need a cable from the microphone to the DAC. But it works great. And I have all of my sound from the computer going through the DAC. So I hear my game, and my headphones are plugged into my DAC, so I can also hear my voice. So, well, I've been a sound technician for 15 years. A professional sound technician, like doing bands and musicals and everything, so I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm not just like a streamer that kind of learned on the go. I've done professional music, sound editing. I've recorded my own CDs. Like I've recorded CDs for other people. I've recorded my own CDs. I've done sound for giant bands. I've done sound for my band for years. I've done sound for musicals. I know sound. If there's one thing I know is sound, and if there's one thing that I am confident I'm good at, is sound. Which is why if you watch my stream and then go back and watch somebody else's stream, a lot of the time their game is something like that you can't really hear it. Like if I swing my sword, it's not very loud, and the game is very, very quiet, and the voice is really loud. Listen to my stream, my voice tends to be fairly equal with the game. I tend to balance it out pretty decently. I've been doing sound for years. Like years and years and years. Go set up your sound. If you were near me, I totally would. I totally would. I love sound. I love working with sound. It's like photography. Those are the two things that were just my hobbies and my passions. I love working with sound and video. Or sound and image. The only reason I got good at sound, this is why I got good at sound. So we started our band, and we had a friend who was doing sound for us, but then he started charging us money. At first, he started just helping us with the idea of, I want you guys to succeed, so I'll teach you. And then he started charging us money, and when we were doing gigs, we were getting paid like $60 a gig each. I mean, not the whole band. Each musician was getting $60 a gig, and the sound guy was getting like $300 for his work. We couldn't afford that, so I started doing the sound, and we all got more money out of it. And then as time progressed, the band got more expensive. Like, we charged more money, and we all made more money because I was doing the sound, and I wasn't getting paid extra for the sound. So I got really, really, really good at it. And then when we would tour with other bands, I would just do everybody's sound. And so it just got really, really good, because most of the time with a Latin band, you go with the DJ, and the DJ has the sound system, but he doesn't know how to use it. So I would sit behind the DJ booth and I would control the sound. So I got really good at doing sound. And then when we recorded our first CD, I did the sound for it. And then another band came and they wanted something recorded, so I did the sound for them. And then through that, I started doing musicals, and I started doing sound for them. And so I got pretty good at it. What editing software? A HitFilm Express is great. It's free. Or are you talking about audio editing? Because audio editing, that's a little bit harder. It depends on what you want to do. But if you're looking at like video editing, HitFilm Express is wonderful. It's free, and it's pretty powerful. It does quite a bit. All right, Ryan, go eat. We had a chicken pot pie, and it was delicious. Yeah, exactly. HitFilm Express does everything. I record my videos, and I use HitFilm Express to edit. I've been using it for a while. It does, because people get these like super fancy editing programs, but they don't know how to do any special effects, and they start using weird transitions. Transitions are going from like one scene to another. So like how I go from my like from this screen to this screen. Whoops, that's glitched out, but that's a transition. A lot of people use like really fancy ones, and when you're making a video, you don't need that. You literally just need it to blink from one screen to the other. That's it. You don't need any fancy designs. HitFilm Express does it all. You can color correct, you can sound correct, you can do certain transitions, you can add certain effects. You can do a lot with HitFilm Express, and it's free. It was, Alana, it was. It's not bad. It's a little bit long, but it's long because we got to this temple at the end of last stream, and we only worked through half of it, and now we're back, and I've been talking a lot. You live off composite shots? Nice. What about PC? Like, do you mean what kind of PC do you need to edit and stuff? Oh, I forgot. I'm reading. Hold on. I'm reading. I forgot.
That sure took a while, but that mirror shard is as good as ours.
Because if you're asking, like, what kind of computer do you need for editing, that's not a very simple question to answer, and I don't have the 100% real answer. You need something with a decent video card, because most video cards will do the audio editing or video editing. You need something that's going to have enough USB ports and a decent CPU. So you need a fairly strong computer to be able to handle all of that. Apple is a great way to go because they're made for that kind of stuff, but you're going to pay a premium. When you buy an Apple product, you're paying for the name. So you're going to spend $3,000 for a $1,500 computer. I tend to not point people towards Apple, but they're made to edit. So if you just want something that's just simple and go, then that's probably the way you want to go. But as long as you have like a decent CPU, an i5 of some sort, and a video card like a 2060, 1060, something like that, you should be able to edit, but it might be a little slow. That's the only thing. but you don't really need a super fast computer to edit. It's not like streaming where it's live, and if it messes up in front of everybody. If the video editing messes up, it's just gonna be slow. If you have patience, just buy something that's decent. But there's no like one PC that's perfect. I mean, the ideal would be a 2080 Ti with, you know, an i9 CPU and 32 gigabytes of RAM, 10 terabyte hard drive. That's not realistic. You want a lot of RAM, you want a decent video card, and you want a decent CPU. That's pretty much what you can say. Oh, I hate Apple. The only Apple product I own is an iPad mini, and that's just because I bought it for really cheap on like a Craigslist website. Yeah, I mean, you can get away with 8 gigabytes. The problem with when you go really low end, like, you know, an i3 with 8 gigabytes, when you're adding transitions and stuff, it can really slow it down. So when you go to watch back what you've edited, it can make a bit of a pain in the butt to watch your edited stuff before you produce it, I guess. And color editing and all that will be slower. I would suggest like 16 gigabytes minimum. 32 gigabytes, you'll be comfortable. And again, i5 and like a 1060, something that has some strength but isn't going to break the bank. No mic, so you can't record your voice. I mean, you could always plug in like a cheap plug-and-play microphone from like the dollar store and work with that. It won't sound amazing, but it could get your voice on. So that's what really... It's good enough, right? Let's use... I don't remember what voice I gave her. I guess I'll just do this one.
Oh, you safe, huh? I drink husband soup. Feel much better. Oh, so I come find you. You found key, huh? Good, good. Bedroom right above us. I take you there, huh?
Yeah, over-editing is a bit annoying on HitFilm, but they did recently add a built-in pre-rendering feature, which is pretty useful to see a video editor smooth. Yeah. Again, you just have to have a decent enough computer to run, because even with those like pre-rendering features, if your computer is a potato, it's still not going to have a good time doing it, because it has to process it live while it's showing the example, right? There's no dollar store in France. Well, I mean, just any like store that sells cheap microphones. You can get microphones for as cheap as like $5. Even like those like microphones that come with the headphones that come with phones, like you could use something like that. Again, won't sound great, but if you work with it a bit, you can make it sound decent. That's how I waddle after I'm finished my run every day. Amazon, yeah. Amazon's another really great place to buy stuff cheap. You can buy decent microphones cheap on Amazon. I've seen... So, because I do sound stuff, I watch a lot of videos about, like, microphones and equipment that's good and blah, blah, blah. Like, my DAC, the thing that I use to plug my microphone in, is the cheapest one that I could get hands on. I could get something cheaper on Amazon, but I want the cheapest that I could get my hands on right in front of me. But I've seen microphones that are like $10 on Amazon, like these kind of microphones that are $10 on Amazon, and they sound very, very close to something like this. Obviously, they're more delicate, like they'll break easier, they won't last as long, they'll have other little sounds, but if you're just recording a video, that doesn't matter. For $10, you can get some pretty cheap stuff. And it could still sound decent. Like I said, this microphone was only like $70 or $80, which, as far as like professional microphones go, that's really, really cheap. Like, I would love to have a $1,000 microphone, you know, get it perfectly clear sound, but I don't need it. I don't record music professionally, so why do I need something that expensive? Come on, lady, hurry up. They don't trust Amazon? I don't know why they wouldn't trust Amazon. Come on, hurry up, 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 hurry up. Hurry up, 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 hurry up. It sounds like I'm saying Priya. Hurry up.
This is bedroom. You unlock, huh?
Yeah, Amazon's great. I don't order a lot from Amazon, but that's because I personally like to pay my money today and have it today. And Amazon can't do that. And I don't order enough or buy enough stuff to have an Amazon Prime. So I just go to the store and get it. But there are so many options on Amazon, and Amazon isn't one of those gray markets. It's not one of those like weird places to buy stuff. It's a legitimate company, and they're really good with refunds and all that stuff. So like, because I've gotten their Amazon Prime tester, and then they charged me for the full year, and I didn't notice for 3 days, and I emailed them and they just gave me my money back. So they're pretty good. I wouldn't be afraid of them. Hey Ryan, what are you having for dinner?
Thank you. Come inside.
Ooh, nice, man, nice. Yesterday, for the first time ever, I'm so proud of her, Alana made pupusas, which are a dish from my country. And I was telling Alana, when I came to the conclusion that I only wanted to date Caucasian women. Hold on, I'll answer in a second.
Here, mirror. You look at it. Huh? Ah, so pretty. Pretty. So pretty. Pretty mirror, lovely.
Not take mirror.
Mayonnaise on a quesadilla? Ew. Gotta put some green peppers, red peppers, tomatoes, onion, and then some jalapenos, and then the cheese. Oh, not on the quesadilla. Okay. Yeah, I gave them like a Russian accent. And so anyways, I pretty much exclusively date Caucasian women. That's just my preference. And when I was like, I'm gonna settle down with a Caucasian girl, I pretty much agreed that I was never gonna have pupusas because, you know, it's not something that they cook. It's a Hispanic thing. So I was like, I'll probably only ever have them when my sister makes them, and she doesn't make them very often for everybody. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to live without pupusas for the rest of my life. And then Alana made them yesterday from scratch, all on her own, and she did a fantastic job. They were exactly like the ones my sister makes. So I am so in love. It's so good. It's so good. Is it buffering on the phone, Alana, or on the TV? Worst condiments are mayonnaise and mustard. Change my mind. I don't mind mustard on sausage. I'm okay with it on a burger. I don't really use it for anything else except for like flavoring foods as I'm cooking, but I don't actually use that as a topping for anything. Mayonnaise I do use on my sandwiches quite a bit. Oh, I get it, right? That's lame. You need to have a little spice. I've gotten Alana to eat quite a bit more spice than when we started dating too. Oh, this is really hitting the spot today. On your phone. That's so frustrating. I'm sorry, Alana. I don't even know why it's doing that. Okay. Ow. The ribs were fantastic, and they were amazingly spicy. Alana did these, like, completely from scratch ribs with, like, homemade barbecue sauce and everything. Oh, man, that actually made me sweat. That's how spicy they were, but they were so good. Ow. Russian lady's possessed, she needs help. Oh, that's a bummer, man. You want that burst of flavor from the chicken. If we ever hang out, man, I gotta cook for you. Ask Alana. I love flavor in my food. Dang it. There we go. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Cheese, salsa, hot sauce, sour cream, and chicken for quesadilla. Jalapenos, yes. Olives, I'm just not a fan of olives, but olives could probably be really good. They made her really, really scary looking. Did we do it? We did it! That was actually one of the easier boss fights we've had. Thank you for the GGs. At least this part still works.
Well, we have 2 more mirror shards now.
Or 2, sorry.
2 more left, Link.
Oh, I forgot. Whoops.
Still, I feel bad about the way we treated that girl. To think, the Mirror of Twilight has the power to change people like that. This world, all worlds, can be cruel. Let's hurry up and collect the rest of those pieces, Link. We have to, before more innocent creatures have to endure the suffering of this poor girl did.
That's really sad. Poor girl.
Well, let's go search for the 2 that remain.
Oh.
What was wrong with me? Very strange.
Oh, no. That's this guy.
Very strange. You just dreaming, huh?
Yeto, mirror you gave.
Forget mirror, Yeta. No, look into eyes of Yeto. Look in reflection of Yeto's eyes, their true beauty. Who need mirror?
My love,
Aww. I need to cage these people and just bring them with me so they just give me hearts all the time. I'm so cruel. I just want to cage a couple of people. You thought that was the father? No. It's her lover boy. Goodbye, Yeto and Yata, or whatever your names were.
I'll get you out of here. You're sure there's nothing else you need to do, right?
You Yeti for this? I love it. Yes, let's save. Oops. Y'all Yeti for this? Yeti is their kid. Yes, that's exactly it. Okay, so now we go back here because we have to go to the last one. And the other one wasn't, you know, never mind. No, I totally get what you mean. I totally get what you mean. But she's, I guess she's supposed to be like covered in a blanket or something because she's been sick, right? Poor Tice. Tice has been all about this game, and he always said he wanted to see me when I got to this part, and he hasn't made it to the last few streams. Ah, this guy.
Mr. Link, wait! Greetings, Mr. Link. I have come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Yeta. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail.
What does she have to say? Nope. I find these buttons so convoluted.
I feel bad.
No, wait, hold on. Gotta do it with an echo because she's not here.
I feel bad. You paid me visit, and I'm not much help. I feel better now. Husband and I sled lots now. Very much fun. Link, you join us at Snow Peak sometime.
Why does he sound like Waluigi? I don't know. That's just the voice I gave him. I gave him a 1950s radio broadcaster voice, not a Waluigi voice. He needs the Italian accent if it's going to be Waluigi. But I gave him that news anchor, that type of voice. And today in the news, World War II is breaking out. That kind of voice. Guys, again, I'm really sorry for all the technical difficulties we've had over the last little while. Didn't mean for that, but we are now going smooth. Still sounds like Waluigi. Has Waluigi ever spoken? Except for like those couple of little quips he says? Okay, now what are we looking at? I wonder if the sacred grove that Russell mentioned is near this mark. Okay, cool. He's like taking a poop in the corner. Love you 3000. Older news confirmed. Older news reporter confirmed. Exactly. You are forgiveness. Thank you. Thank you for forgivenessing me. Hey, Goku, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How are you today? I don't blame you, Link. That would bug me if she just like dropped on my back too. It's one thing we were talking about with Alana. Breath of the Wild has no memorable music. She needs to play some of the other Zeldas to get some of that memorability in her brains.
It's been a while since we took a walk in the forest, huh? Yes, and how our world has changed.
The Guardian encounter. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. But nothing like I couldn't hum that tune at all, and I've played that game twice now.
Say, do you know about the far side of this deep gorge? Some say there's an ancient temple deep in the woods that guards the sacred power. The ancestors of the Hylians created the temple. Signs of their civilization, ancient but very sophisticated, are everywhere. If someone could obtain the power of those ancient people, well, I'm sure it would go a long way towards saving Hyrule. Link, would you take on this task? Would you cross the gorge and find the ancient power sleeping in the temple?
Yes, I would.
I knew you would. To cross the gorge, just use my partner here.
I'm gonna beat it tonight. You just mean that it's the most iconic, yeah. And even then, like, none of it sticks, which is too bad. Goku, what's happening? What's happening? I know Breath of the Wild is lackluster in music, but it's been real. Everyone remembers some. Yeah, they're definitely recognizable. Yeah, but it absolutely pales in comparison to any Zelda soundtrack. And that's what I think sticks out so much, is Zelda soundtracks have always been really, really, really memorable and really solid. And then this was such a memorable Zelda, yet the music is just... Like, even when you open the treasure chests, like, using that little piano, it just doesn't feel the same as when you open a treasure chest in these games. Oh, the lines in the video are happening. Like the weird glitching? Is it glitching? Huh. Now I really don't know why it's glitching then. It's gotta be restream then. It's gotta be. Okay, yeah, it's 100% restream then, because I'm using the classic OBS. I'm using like a new hard drive, a brand new version of Windows. So it's definitely not my end. It's restream. Oh, that's frustrating.
Do you doubt my partner's skills? He flies like a dream, believe me. Well, you will definitely make it across the gorge. Wait and see, my doubting friend.
All right, Doubteroonies away. Let's go. Didn't we do all this already? That's really frustrating that that's happening. Yeah, I just saw it. I just saw it on screen. That's 100% restream. That is so frustrating. I want... Oh, I can't do it on screen. I have to do it manually over here. Okay. I do not pay for restream, no. They haven't shown me any service worthwhile to pay for with restream. My mixer isn't working right now, although it says it should be. We're getting all those weird glitches. I wouldn't pay for garbage service if they can't even provide basic service for free. Oh wait, I did this one already. Because there is like a pro version of Restream, and you can pay and you can like stream into even more channels. But if they can't even provide this stuff for free, then I like the basic stuff for free smoothly, then no. Just no. We gotta do this again? I hear him, but I can't see him. Yeah, it's very much Majora's Mask-esque. Very, very similar to Majora's Mask. Waterfall, okay. Guys, I'm so stoked. Like a week left and Final Fantasy VIII comes out. I'm so excited for it. Goku, thank you for letting me know about the weird glitches. That's kind of frustrating. Don't think he's here because I didn't see the light shining. This section feels so big. I heard you. Where are you? Oh, I know. I know it feels so big. It doesn't just feel big though. I know it's big. Okay, he opened the new section. Why do these skull kids have to be such jerks all the time? My nose is so stuffy. It's a Buffy stuffy. Hey, look, it's Donald Trump throwing a temper tantrum and then sending all of his goons to come sue people if they talk bad about him. I mean, I didn't say that. You didn't hear that at all. That was Randy Pitchford. My mistake. I was leaking it. Voices. Actually, let's do something weird. Let's do...
That was fun. I'll tell you what, I'll let you into a secret place.
I've made it all this way without buying the Hylian shield. I'm so epic. I'm sure by now I should probably have an even stronger sword too. Oh, it's these guys again. These guys again. Where I got my master's sword.
The sacred ancient forest. So this was what they were talking about.
Yeah, I was here already. Why are you even surprised? Heck yeah, I can. Hey, we're getting a lightning flower raid. What? Guys, we're getting raided. Hold on. I didn't see it. So, we're getting raided. Welcome, raiders. Welcome to all of you. I really appreciate that, raiders. How are you guys? Thank you so much. I almost missed it because I wasn't watching. Light Gazer, thank you so much for coming in. Kool-Aid Man 73, welcome to you as well. Lightning, how are you? What were you guys playing? Jesse, how's it going, sexy man? Casey, welcome to you as well. Clayflower and Goku, thank you so much, raiders. I really appreciate that. Welcome to all of you guys. We are playing Twilight Princess. If you've never seen me before, I am Louie, and this is Retro for the first time. We play a lot of retro games. We play a variety of stuff. We always have like a horror stream and Nintendo stream, usually Zelda and usually Mario, and then something retro mixed in. Right now we're playing Twilight Princess, and I've never been this far in the game, so this is pretty much a blind playthrough at this point. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Pika the Musician, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming in on that raid. Casey, how are you doing, man? Welcome to all of you guys. I really appreciate that. Oh, Octopath, nice. Have you beaten that before, Claire? I've never actually beaten it. I played chapter 2 of everybody, and that's as far as I got. Kool-Aid Man, how are things going? I really appreciate that, guys. All of you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Clayflower's playing Zelda NES. Oh, nice! Nice. To both of you, you guys are amazing. Clay, have you played Zelda NES before? I've played a bit of it. I got through like the first 3 temples. That game is hardcore. Yeah, I saw that, Goku. It's your first playthrough? Nice. How are you liking it? I really like the game. I had one of those moments of being distracted by something in life, so I didn't end up playing too much of it. After I got through chapter 2. Yes. You played a bit of it before? It's hard. If, like, without a walkthrough or without having seen the playthrough, it's, like, almost impossible to play. And apparently, like, the only way they wanted you to play it was if you had the original packaging with, like, you probably know this, but with, like, the original map, and it had, like, a little mini hint guide book. Like, that's intense. I kind of wish they would still do that with the games. That's so cool. That one and the second one are the 2 Zelda games I've never played on stream. This one, we're left with Skyward Sword as far as the main ones go, except for those 2, which I don't know if I'll actually do. I might try the first one, just for like do the fun of it. Nice. Nice. I think it's great. I think it's a great game. They did such a good job. It's such a classic RPG. I need to go back and play that game again. Start it again from scratch and just play it. Oh. What is this? Yeah, I've never done this part. So this finally we reached something that I don't know in this game. All stream, like ever since I started this game, which was like 20 hours ago. 20 hours in gameplay time, not in real life. I've been saying I haven't played much of the game. There's like, I've played to a certain point. Finally reached that point. I'm excited to see what this all means. So cool. This is where you stopped? Yeah, I stopped at the Snow Temple. I think I beat the boss in the Snow Temple, and that's the furthest I ever made it in the game. Which is what we just did, so this is all new. You want to stay up and watch me sleep? Don't make yourself tired for tomorrow, because you can always come back and watch the stream. You don't need to stay up. I do appreciate you being here, though. What is this place? Is this the Sky Temple I've heard of? You do nothing like tomorrow like always. I have to work tomorrow, so I can't stream super late. I don't want to work tomorrow. I want to just be a lazy bum, but I can't. Ooh, this song is cool. It's bumping, yo.
Link, don't you think there's something odd about that statue? In the grove and in the temple entry, there were always matching ones on each side, but there's only one here. Why don't you use your senses to take a look around?
It did not, Crispy. How are you, man? How's life? How are things going?
I knew it.
Oh, now we're real.
I knew it. There's one more here. There was one more here originally. We need to find the other statue in this temple, and that matches that one.
How are things going, man? It's been a few days. I hope you're doing okay. And there's another one. Wait. Which make this... Oh, the Temple of Time. Oh. Oh. Really? We're starting to get, like, cooler weather. Like, overnight, it's like 8 degrees. During the day, it's like 21. So we're getting that weird weather again. So we're going to get to the cold really soon. I'm not very excited about it, but... it's what happens in Canada. Oh, these things mess me up. I hate these things. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this voice. Do I have any, like, weird voices that I can use? It doesn't sound like it. Doesn't look like it. No, we'll just use this.
Oh, not so fast. At last, this is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology of our people seeps in this place. We've searched all over, and now we are so close I can smell it. Once we find that thing, we can go home at last. Oh, gracious, yes. Young man, you're so close. Please help us find what we're looking for.
It was 31? Ouch. That's pretty hot. The sun coming down like it's winter. That's worrying. Yeah, our sun's going down pretty early too. It's not very fun. Being an adult stinks sometimes, doesn't it, Crispy? Okay. Help her find whatever it is that she's looking for. Okay, there's a key there that we need to get somehow. What if I do this? Nope. Right? There are a few days where I just really want to call in sick, lay in bed and play video games all day. Tomorrow is day 6, working straight. I'm tired. Need a day off. I don't have anything. Oh, I have a lantern. I always forget about the lantern in this game. I think I gotta take my glasses off. I'm starting to get a migraine. It is, Nicholas. How are you, Nicholas? Ooh, that spider was uncomfortable looking. Oh, it drops me off outside. Okay. That was cool. All right, Red Highlight, get some sleep. Sleep is for old people. I'm a young fella. I never need sleep. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I have to sleep all the time. I'm always so tired. Seven, how's it going? How are you? Doing okay, I suppose. I beat Rayman Advance on Thursday, and you ever had a game you really enjoyed it? Really? That's kind of a disappointment, Nicholas. I have had that happen, though. Where it's like the whole game is good, and then you're just like, no, I hate this game. Yeah, I've definitely had that happen. It's happened a few times on stream. Where like I'm mid-stream and I'm like, yeah, this game has been really good, but until this very moment, they just ruined it. Evil Within was like that. I was enjoying it at first, and then I lost my interest in it by the end of the game. And then I just never beat it. Well, at this point, Twilight Princess has gotten fun. This had the opposite effect. It went from me really disliking the game, as far as Zelda games go. I always have to say that, because it's not that I hate this game in general. It's just a bad Zelda game, but I like it now. I like it now. There's no games that don't disappoint. Well, that's not a fun way to live the world. I would not want to live the world where every single game disappoints me. If you have realistic settings or expectations, you don't get disappointed. You can enjoy lots of games. See? The cart thing was probably the worst part of the game. That was the part that I hated the most. Even the Wolf Link stuff was frustrating, but that cart part at the end, it was just so jank. That part I hated. But everything else I've enjoyed. But now I've really liked the game. This Zelda stuff is good. This is like Zelda. Ew! Where'd you go? So epic. I don't remember who it was that told me about that, but they were right. I feel so epic every time I do it. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, so I need to get down there somehow. Danielle, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate that. How are you? Okay, so I just want to see what happens if I do this. Oh, it's a fairy. I don't have any clear bottles anyway. Well, so here's the thing. I agree with you because, yeah, a lot of games could use a little bit more time, but the big CEOs want them out as soon as possible. The other part is it's part of their scheme. Sell you a half-baked game and then sell you the updates that'll actually make the game a whole game. It's a greedy, disgusting tactic. So I've kind of accepted that you won't get a full game that's actually worth your time or money unless it's something like Zelda or whatever, you know? Yeah, Steffi, the temple has a really cool aesthetic. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We're just experimenting. Oops. I'm trying to talk to... I keep pushing the wrong button, that's why. No, the last Double Dragon game I ever played was like Super Double Dragon, like way back in the day. I don't know if I was supposed to drop that up there. I think I messed it up. Can I knock it down? Nope. Okay. So, what was the point of that? Did that do something? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Dinner lurk, no problem. Lurk away. See, and that's the problem with these like really, really stingy tiny half indie developer companies is they basically cash grab the name, but they don't actually care about the franchise. They're just kind of like, oh, that name is popular, let's make a game based on that game, a game based on that name, and then they just don't care about it. Which is really sad. I think I messed up, you guys. Yep. Wait, can I cheese it with this? That worked last time. We're gonna try it just to see. Oh, I can't because... Wait, maybe. Yeah, it happens a lot. Like, look what happened with, what are they called? AT Games, at Games or whatever, and they were doing the Sega mini consoles, and they were garbage. And then Sega finally stepped in and said, no, we need a good company to do this. And then what happened? They were a success. You have to invest properly into an IP and show some love to it, and then people will follow. These big companies like EA, they'll use an old IP and be like, well, people aren't interested, that's why it failed. And it's like, no, it failed because you guys didn't support it properly. You guys tried to rip us off. Ha ha! Ha ha! Yeah, what you give is what you get, exactly. Those games were fantastic. I've never played an Indiana Jones game. That's okay. That's okay, man. Plus, you were just streaming, so it's cool. I know. I'm not very talkative after I stream and raid somebody because I've been sitting at the computer the whole time. So I'm more than anything I lurk. So I get it. I get it totally. Only play the ones made by LucasArts. I know the Star Wars games were really good from LucasArts. The ones on the SNES. And then a company like EA buys the franchise rights and they don't care. Who said that? I don't even know who would even make a joke like that, because EA does care. They've learned from their mistakes. Jeez, guys. Okay, so... Nice, Claire. I played your level the one level that you did. I don't know how many you've made, but that one that I got from you was cool. It was great. Okay, so. Whoa. Oh, okay, I can't go over there anyway. Yeah, it was fun. It was a really, really fun challenge. I enjoyed it. Really? Yeah, I've never heard of the Dig. I've got to look that up. What console was it on? Now we got the compass. Now what happens? Ah. Yeah, LucasArts made some pretty good games. I miss a lot of the old companies. Fourth level, wow. I've made 2. And now I don't know what else to do, so I'm not creative enough. Yo, this guy's actually a challenge. Wow, that was actually challenging. That was fun. I have made 0. You need to play it. 7. You need to play it. Oh, it was a PC game. Okay, okay. Figured it out. 95. I've been playing a lot of Doom Classic, so I'd be down for a game from 1995. There's a few websites that do like old games that aren't supported anymore you can find. Also GOG has a lot of old games, so I'm gonna look, see if I can find it. I'd be interested in trying it. I have not, Nicholas. I'm not a huge Mega Man follower, so I haven't really heard anything about it. Tell me about it. What is it? Just trying to find a quicker way to kill them all, but it seems like that's the quickest way. Finny, hello. Ooh, the burgers are coming. Yummy. Josmar, how's it going? Welcome. You'll be here with bells on. I want to see pictures of those bells if you are here for that. I'm gonna look for it. I'm definitely gonna look for it. I'm good. I'm good. Enjoying this game. Getting my butt kicked a little bit, but having fun doing it. Okay, it's a scale. Okay, cool. I know, right? They do look like giant ticks. They might be. They might be. That would be really gross. And Link might have Lyme disease now, so be careful. Money. Okay, so if that's there, is there a little metal dude? No, there's no metal dude. My phone just went off, I don't know why. Oh, my phone battery's almost dead. What's it at? It's at 15%, that should be enough for my jog. How long did I play Zelda games? Like in general, I started playing Zelda back in 1996. So I was like 10 years old. In Japan and China, okay. Cause game logic. He can't get sick. Could you imagine? Link is in the middle of doing something and he's like, guys, I have a cold, I can't go out tonight, I'm calling it sick. What could go wrong, right? They did do some great work together. So, Alana and I watched all of Stranger Things, and now I'm like on a huge kick of wanting to watch like tacky 80s horror movies. We're hoping to take a trip to the flea market and find a bunch of old movies so we can watch. There's a few horror movies I wanted to watch. Stop by a cold. More ticks, guys. Lyme disease, here we come. Dang it, those guys are gonna come to life. Oh, cool. Ow. It's actually a website where you can sign up for a beta and you can play it on your phone. Assuming you understand the language. That might be a problem. That might be a bit of a problem. Giant cyclops sticks. They look like like lice. I don't remember what lice look like, but I've seen a tick recently, so that's why tick sticks to my mind. But yeah, they probably look like lice. Yay, 50 rupees, guys. We got them 50 rupees. Yeah, I think you mentioned it. I think you mentioned that it was on mobile. I can't remember anymore. This song's cool. I'm digging this song. Rocking out, man. Oh, jeez. We got it here, we got it. And now he's gonna be super fast, like a super ninja. Dark Souls, here we come. When signing up for the beta in a language you don't understand, just click the giant button. It works at 9 out of 10 times, right? It feels like a Dark Souls fight. It's the Dark Souls of Zelda. Because, you know, everything is the Dark Souls of. So epic. That was a moment that deserved. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, the boss would kill you in one shot. Got the minion rod. This amazing rod can infuse ancient statues with life. Oh. Ooh. Okay, cool. Thank you for the GGs. Oops. I thought I could attack. GG's. I had to. Blum. All of the good enemies. Yeah, right? I would love to see better enemies in Breath of the Wild 2. I'm excited. I'm hoping that they're going to listen to what their viewers wanted and that they will do things that you know, are more traditional Zelda. Still keep like the open world, do it in whatever order you want, but add some extra stuff to it. That would be really cool. That was sweet. That's not what I wanted though. The Dark Souls of shoot 'em ups. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yes, please. I don't usually like to ask for help, but yes, I'm stuck right now. How? What button do I press? Oh, the same attack, the same thing. Oh, I was pressing like the regular, like the other buttons, like the sword and stuff. Thank you guys. Danielle, thank you. I appreciate that. I swear I'm not that dumb. I kind of am, but I swear I'm not anyway. And guys, if you are new to the channel and don't know much about when I stream as of right now, it's every day except for Wednesday, but I'm starting rehearsals in a week, like full-blown rehearsals in a week, so I won't be rehearsing as often. I mean, I won't be here as often. I'm gonna miss another day, but I'm not 100% sure what day that is. You can hurt yourself with him? I don't know if I want to do that. Although that's funny. I should be careful about that though. This feels like I'm playing Two Brothers right now. Hey, look, I'm right in front of myself. Maybe I can hurt myself. No, I don't want to do that. Don't tempt me with these things. Now that's all I'm thinking about. All I keep thinking is I'm going to hurt myself. I'm just going to hurt myself. Okay. Now, where is the button? Where is the baton? Maybe getting these guys out? No. Oh, there it is. Found it. Hey, Ninja, how you doing, man? You did. You pretty much missed the whole stream. I hope things are okay, though. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Because we're getting real close to the end. We've only got a few minutes left. And then I got to get going. Oh, I know. I would always do that. In this game in particular, I always forget that I can use the torch. Like the little lantern to light things on fire. I always forget I can do that. It's okay, Ninja. You're here all of the time, so it's okay. I hope you're doing okay, though, man. I hope life is finding itself again. If that makes any sense. Ooh, eating chocolate. I haven't had chocolate. No, I haven't. I have. I lied. I have just lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I had chocolate earlier. But I haven't had a chocolate bar in a while, so I guess I didn't really lie. Wait. Now here's a good question. How do I get him down from here? That's true, man. Chocolate makes the world a better place. Oh, there it is. I know, right? I lied during live stream. It's over. I didn't tell you guys the absolute truth. Exposed. Exposed. Only if it's dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate more than... Well, I like milk chocolate, like 100% regular milk chocolate. But I like dark chocolate only if it's 70%. Any more than that, and it just gets too bitter. Stupid golem, you keep getting yourself stuck. White milk chocolate? I'm okay with white milk chocolate. I find it's a little bit too sweet. Regular chocolate will always, like regular milk chocolate will always be your favorite. Yeah, I started getting into dark chocolate when I was a vegan, because I was allowed one piece of dark chocolate every day, because dark chocolate's supposed to be pretty good for lowering your blood pressure. So I was allowed one piece of dark chocolate every day. And because it was dark chocolate, it was made up of less milk than milk chocolate, so whatever. Get smart while enjoying ourselves. Yes. Heck yes, dark chocolate with Dark Souls. I haven't played Dark Souls in a while. I need to play some Dark Souls. I love that game so much. That one comes in like a regular, like a really close second to Final Fantasy VIII as my favorite all-time games. Dark Souls, all three of them. So dark chocolate is good. Oh wait, no. Actually, dark chocolate is the regular chocolate because it's the most pure there is. Is it orange with crackers? I've never had orange with crackers. I like orange, but I'm not a huge, like, I love orange type of person, so I don't know if I would like orange with crackers, but I'd be willing to try it. Yeah, cocoa is very good for you, or cocoa, however you want to say it. It's good for you. Cacao, however, whatever. You know what I mean. You guys know what I'm saying. I don't know why, but it works. Hey, if it works, it works. There are some weird things you put together that just work. Cheese and crackers, yeah. I'm more of a cheese and crackers kind of guy. Like, I'll admit it, as a full-grown adult, I will definitely eat my fair share of Lunchables. I don't know if they have those over in your sides of the world, peoples, but Lunchables are amazing. It's with anything. Anything you can have too much of and it's bad for you. You want to have a healthy amount of pretty much everything. I didn't see that until now, Goku, so it's too late because I didn't listen.
We didn't listen!
Because we didn't listen, but thank you. I just didn't see it till now. I'm back here. Diddle-diddle-dee. Heck yeah, I'm back on a killing spree. Hey, Red Rover, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Laughing Cow is really good. Laughing Cow is really, really good. Okay. So if that's there, how would I open that? You don't have that? So Lunchables are pretty much like crackers and some kind of a cold cut meat, so like ham or bologna or whatever. And oh, he's up there. Dang it. And cheese. And they make them for kids. They're just like a little thing, and they usually bring like a little dessert at the end, so like a piece of chocolate or something. But I love those. Those are just really nice to just snack on. It's 8:24, you guys. We're almost out of time. We're not gonna get to do the boss fight today. Also, yes, I have Lunchables in my neck of the woods. Yeah, the crackers one are the best ones. All the other ones that they made, so you're young, so to you they've always existed, but when I was a kid, it was just the cracker and cheese ones. Then they started making like the hamburger ones, and then first they started with the pizza ones. Then they did hot dog ones, then hamburger ones, and then I've seen like taco ones and stuff, but the originals are the crackers and cheese ones. Just because I can. Because you're big, and you can do what you want. Mom and Dad can't tell you what to do. I'm the same way. And nice, man. Sometimes just chilling is nice. I haven't really had a chance to just chill in the last few days. Even after the stream, I have to go on a jog. And then after my jog, I have to go right to bed because I have to work tomorrow. But I'll be chilling on Tuesday. Chilling like a villain. Ow. It worked! Danielle, I killed myself. Ow. Kid cuisine? No, I've never tried that. What is kid cuisine? Is it delicious? Okay, now what do I do in this instance? Bum 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 bum. It happens every other day to me. I smash things and bugs just come flying out. They're just like, here's 50 bugs. Because we know you want it. Oh no, my controller's about to die. Jeez, this controller was horrible. Nintendo, why are you cutting corners? How do I open these gates, guys? Can somebody tell me? Oh wait, the guy can just smash it. The guy can just smash it. What am I doing? Smash it, guy. Bang! See? When answers are right in front of me, I still mess it up. Think Lunchables that require microwaves. We don't have those here, so I've never tried them. Some video games, but yeah, I don't like critters. I'm not a big fan of them. I can go without them. I'm not scared of them or anything. I don't scream like a little girl when I see them, but you know, I just don't want to get freaked out. I mean, I don't want to get bitten and get an allergic reaction. That's my problem with them. I'm scared of allergic reactions. Was that believable? Just because I can. Ha ha ha. Sounds being kid cuisine. Well, I mean, Buffalo's only like an hour away from me. So I could go to the States and probably get some. I'm probably gonna have to go there to get the Ninja Turtles arcade, so... Same, exactly, see? I'm not the only one. Did we finally make it here? Finally. 8 years of a long struggle. 8:30, right on the dot. Is this the boss fight? If there's still a whole temple ahead of us, I'm gonna have to stop here. But if this is the boss fight, I'll do the boss fight for you guys. Just for you guys. Oh, it just keeps going. Yeah, Finny, we've discovered that we think it's Restream that's causing the issues. It's not my computer, because I've got a whole new hard drive and a completely fresh install of Windows on my computer, so it can't be my stuff. It's gotta be Restream. And we've been having a bunch of issues with Restream since the stream started. So it's gotta be Restream that's causing it. This is the boss fight? Okay, cool. Ah! Just go. Take what you can get. That's right. Wait, I don't have a boss key. I didn't get a boss key. I didn't get a boss key. We didn't get a boss key, you guys. Alright, Nicholas, have yourself a great shower, have yourself a great night. I really appreciate you spending the time with us. Yeah, guys, I don't know where the boss key is, and I'm out of time, and I'm not gonna go search for it now because I have to get going. It's already 8:30, I still have to go for a run, I still have to shower, and get ready for tomorrow for my long day. That is kind of a bummer. I can't believe we missed that far. Let's save. This far into it, and we missed a boss key. That's kind of disappointing. It's somewhere on the map, and I'm not gonna go look for it now. Oh, I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed, you guys. Alright, guys, so there are only 7 of us, so we're just gonna skip the raid today. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you all being here, guys. I am gonna head out. I have a lot of stuff to do. And I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow. Same time as today. We will be playing something. I haven't decided yet. And that is what we're going to do. So, guys, thank you so much. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Ryan, have a good night. Finny, you too. Goku, Ninja, all of you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Danielle, thank you as well. And everybody who came in on that raid. That was amazing of you guys. And yeah, guys, have yourselves a wonderful night. I am on my way out. I need to go for this run, which I really don't want to, but I have to. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have yourselves a great night. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow, like I said again. Okay, bye guys. See you later.